So whatever is happening in this so-called dance of duality, or one can say on the level of mind, consciousness, or whatever is happening as this, in this, as this, will work itself perfectly fine out. It doesn't need a you as an additional layer. Walking, any so-called activity, thinking, walking, or the lack of an activity, doesn't need your so-called, or the sense or the belief of ownership or doership for it already to just function innocently and effortlessly. And also that sense or that belief that it needs you, that intense need or belief that everything will go to waste when I as a separated individual is stop doing anything. That itself will work itself out perfectly, innocently already. Whatever is happening doesn't need a you as a separated individual, as there is no such thing as a you already. But the belief there is, or the sensation there is, or the claim there is, or the feeling there is, or the idea there is, besides that, there is already no you and this as something else. You and life, you and mind, you and consciousness, you and God, or whatever, you and this. There's just simply this. We can call it God, mind, reality, consciousness. Everything is this. Nothing is this, and not even. And everything will work itself out. It always already is working itself out. And I want to emphasize that there isn't a thing which is working itself out. There's not a thing and a you, and that thing is working itself out. There are no things. Yes, there may seem to be things in the so-called dance of duality. There may seem to be things, but that itself is already not a thing. Making, that which is making that assumption or that claim that there are things or no things is already not a thing itself. It's already thingless. And when that so-called additional layer, this artificial layer of me and mine and I and the doer of this and I'm the owner of this, when this is just simply dissolving, what is left is just the naked isness, which already is not different than this. There is already just beingness, or consciousness, or God, or whatever name you want to give it. I mean, in a way, there isn't a just this. We talked about this many times. There isn't a just this as a thing, nor is there a God as a thing. We can say that there is it's just a matter of language. So whatever is happening, or seemed to happen, or claimed to happen, or felt to be happen, or not, will just simply work itself out. which include the idea, no, Sander, it's not. No, Sander, you're completely wrong. It's not working itself out. Even that will go. When I mean it will work itself out, it will go. It will dissolve in its own, on its own. Even the sense or the belief or the liking or the disliking of that claim or suggestion will work itself out. It arises innocently, spontaneously and effortlessly, and it will go as how it came, as far, of course, as perception and ideas and thoughts are painting it to came already. There's no way to look beyond the directness of whatever seems to be happening, as far as beliefs, thoughts, ideas are painting this to happen already. There's no you separated, able to step in and out of life. Yes, on one level we may say there's a you having a life, yes. When there's an identification with you being the body, it's quite obvious that you have a life. You have a wife. You are the body. So when there seems to be an identification with what is coming and going, what is arising and dissolving, on that so-called level, yes, there's a sense of separation. There's things to manage. There's things to attain.